Hello everyone, this is Rakesh Kapilas and I welcome you all in my today's class and I hope you all are fit and fine at your places. So today we will discuss class 12's business studies. The topic is directing. Directing. As we know that management having different functions like planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. So in our previous videos we have gone through the first three functions of the management, that was planning, organizing and staffing. So after the function of staffing is over, the next function is to give the direction or directing. What is directing? When in staffing the right person is being placed at the right uh, job to do the right work within a right time, the next step in the management is to give the direction. What is directing? Directing is a process in which the manager used to instruct, inspire, motivate or give the communication to the people working under that group. Or in other words, what we can say, directing may be defined as a process in which you know uh, the manager tell the people to do the work and to see whether they are doing this work up to their best of capacity, and if any mistake, if any wrong action is being taken by any of the teammate, then to correct them by providing continuous guidance, continuous motivation to those people. This is directing. Directing means giving the directions, right? So in direction, what may be its features? The very first feature is it initiate action. If a group of people is being given the target, they are being given a task, they will not able to perform the work until and unless they will not be given the direction, means how to do the work. So it initiate action. Until and unless directions will not be given to the people, they will not start the work. Second is it is continuous. You have to keep on giving the direction to the team. As when you will stop giving the direction, the work will become a big zero. That's why it's continuous. Pervasive, it is universal. It applied at all level, whatever that is top level, middle level and lower level. Top level used to give the direction to the middle level, middle level used to give the direction to the lower level, and lower level supervisory level used to give the direction to the ultimate functioning body of the firm who used to do the work. Fourth and last one is direction always flow from top to bottom, because a person who is at the higher post will definitely give the direction to the person who is below his you can say level. Means the production manager will give the direction to the assistant manager, right? Assistant manager cannot give the direction to the manager. This is always from top to bottom. These are its features. Now come to the next, that is what advantages or what is the importance of this directing. The very first, as we have done, it helps us to initiate the action. It tells us if I am working as a teammate of a big team, then it will tell me how to do the work, when to start the work, and what may be the course of action, what may be the procedure, what may be the method to do the work. It will help in initiating the action, when to start the work, how to start the work. Second, it integrates the human efforts. Like in a group, so many people are working. Like if a company have to produce 10,000 units, then is these 10,000 units cannot be produced by one person. Lots of people, a group, a big team is required for that. So the efforts of all these groups should be directed toward one same organizational goal, and that is possible only just because of the presence of good direction. When you are giving the direction, proper direction to a team, then definitely the efforts of all the people working in a group will be directed toward a same single goal. Next, it is a means of motivation. Like if I am not I am not efficient, I am not you can say well qualified, or I am not well trained to do the work, then this direction will give me a motivation, because whenever I will feel any sort of difficulty to manage the things or to do the work, then the continuous direction given by the manager to me, that will work as a motivation or as a positive force for me. Next, it helps us to adopt the change. Like suppose earlier, what we can take the example of typewriter and computer. Earlier we used to do the work with typewriter. Now suppose the computer has been taken the place of typewriters. Now with the continuous direction in form of training to those already working people who are perfect in the typewriter, they will be given the training to adopt the change of computer. Next advantage, last, it creates the balance in organization. Suppose there are two groups in an organization, those who are, and they are giving the different types of suggestions to a company for a particular situation. Suppose I am taking example, suppose the sale of a company decrease, so now one group is saying that we should decrease the price in order to increase the sale, and second group is criticizing, no, we should not decrease the price. So by directing, both these groups will be properly directed to come to a outcome, come to a positive point. So that's why it creates a balance in the organization. This is all about features and importance. Now we will discuss what are the different types of functions, or what are the different types of you can say works are being done by in a directing. So which we can call them elements. What are the different types of elements of this directing? The very first element is supervision, second is motivation, third is leadership, and fourth one is communication. So now we will start. The very first is supervision. Supervision is a word which is made by adding two words, super and vision. Super stands for best and vision stands for view. So when you are taking the best view, it is called supervision. Or in other words, supervision may be defined as a process in which a person who is called supervisor used to monitor, used to watch, right, the people working. While the work is going on, while the workers are working, a person who used to check whether the work is done according to the standard, according to the pre-decided manner, then this process is called supervision. Simply monitoring the work is called supervision. Now, if we are doing the supervision, then what may be the benefits, or what you can say, what are the functions a supervisor have to do, right? The very first, it have to facilitate control. I am talking about what are the functions of supervisor or functions of supervisor. What you have to do as a supervisor? Very first, you have to facilitate control. You have to facilitate control means the supervisors make the control little bit easy. Why? Because when a person is observing the people working the a particular task, then there may be very small chances of irregularities, small chances of disobedience of the rules and regulations. Definitely control will be really better. Second, there will be no misuse of the resources, and the resources will be used up to best possible manner. And the most important source for the company's time, there will be no time waste. If someone is checking me, I will just focus myself on a work. But if nobody is checking me, it may be possible that I may start wasting my time. Third, discipline, proper rules and regulation. Nobody is supposed to do the work at his own way. Everybody have to do the work according to the prescribed and pre-decided manner. Then feedback. The supervisor will get the feedback from the employees if any irregularity is there in the work, if any mistake is there, or even the feedback relating to the worker, who is good worker, who is average worker, who is excellent worker, will be taken by the supervisor. Next is, it also work as a motivation, because if by doing the work someone is facing a problem, then supervisor will take the remedial action against that, and he will try to remove that mistake or obstacle. The last is, there will be no miscommunication, because everybody have to work according to the supervision, according to the rules and regulation framed by the company, and which is to be followed by the supervisor. So these are the, what you can say, functions of supervisor or functions of supervision. So now in the next of our phase, next of our lecture, we will try to discuss the second element, that is motivation of this you can say motivation, or you can say the motivation element of directing. Okay.